YouTube. Oh shit. I gotta get a new bench in this bad boy. I gotta get a new stool. YouTube, what's good? What's good? Figured I'd make a quick video. Yeah. I pushed myself, man. Today, my days have been zooming. It's crazy how fast my days have been zooming. You know, I'm still on a self-improvement journey. You know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't still healing from my long-term relationship. I know it's going to take me a while. It might take me the whole year to really get over it because it was a lot of time. You know, it was 6 years invested into that person. So, like, just naturally, my mind, body, and soul sometimes will, reminisce on just memories. But honestly, just based off of the way that the relationship ended, I am not trying to look back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to move forward because I did invest. You know, it was a lot of time invested, and it wasn't a waste of time. It was definitely God working with me. And, excuse me, getting me to this point in my life, getting me to this chapter in my life. And I'm thankful that I'm still young. I'm thankful that I'm still, good. I'm healthy. I didn't allow the relationship to make me go to a lower place in my life. You know, when I was younger, and I remember when I was immature, coming out of my first long-term relationship in high school, I went to a toxic low place. And that's what led me down a dark path of just certain things, especially with the music. You know, that's definitely what led me down. I probably, started smoking and drinking more still with sorrows from my first relationship because, I didn't know how to handle it. Like, I had to handle it as a man, but once again, too, like I said, I'm not from this area, so like I was already kind of outcasted from that situation from the jump, and I only had a few people. Now, I'm not one of these people that needs a lot of friends. I had my just one good friend really coming through high school, but what caught me off guard was that I had a lot of people that weren't real around me. You know, I could probably count it on my hand the people that were really real that were around me, and then other individuals were just kind of fraud because they might have been mutual friends with the person that I was with at that time. So they kind of, based off a conflict of interest, took that person's side, which is all good too. I mean, like, I would expect in most relationships, you the man, you're not gonna get the sympathy on it, dog. Like, so you just gotta man up and move forward as a man. You know what I mean? But I also was never one of those kind of people that felt the need to jump into a next relationship right away to replace that person. Like me, I did take the time to be single, and because I told myself that I wanted to find somebody that was real for me. But that journey during my age, I was focused on, like, I was just not focused. I was focused on females. I was focused on the attraction, and I wasn't focused on the grind. I was fake focused on my grind. And I did get my associate's degree during that time. I did work towards a better work position in the work field, in sales, and I did get myself to a better income. But and that was God keeping me on that focus and that track, and I always had that grind and that motivation to keep working. But I could have been so much smarter with my money and my finances. Aside from my relationship situation, I was, under my parents' roof, and that was a whole other story there. I don't come from, any handout type of lifestyle. I wasn't, I don't come from a silver spoon type of lifestyle, but I could tell where I'm from, like, or just being here, a lot of individuals didn't have the privilege to have both parents. So I did have the privilege to have both parents, but people need to understand that, listen, it's no different if you have both parents versus having one parent if the household is still broken within inside. In my family, as much as I love them, as much as they love me, there's still things that my family has been through that, you know, we need to work on overall as a family unit, you know. And my mom's is the one that, you know, she's the most like clear-headed, logical one probably, as you know, I'll have to say, as far as like moving. My pops is real, but you know, he's moves on his own tip. He moves on his own tip. He's always moved on his own tip, which is real too. But like I said, like that's them. You know, they come from a different generation. I love them unconditionally. They love me unconditionally. And people that come from these kind of households will understand, like, you know, you can't really influence them when you're the younger ones. The only way that you can, you know, get your stuff together is moving out on your own and doing your own thing, you know. But yeah, I wanted to make a quick video. I know that was kind of a rant. Oh shit. Excuse my language. I gotta get, my chair is wobbly. These are like some cheap stools I picked up from Walmart. And I'm telling y'all, I'm working towards having better things. You know, it's just, I gotta bounce back even too financially from the relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you end up spending a lot when you're in a relationship. Just, it's natural. It happens. You know, you're taking trips, you're going out, you're spending money on food. Excuse me. So, you know, I'm just getting myself back to a better place financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I feel good. I feel real good. I decided to remove Instagram, the app. I didn't deactivate my account, but I removed Instagram. And I mean, man, like, I just feel my brain healing. Like, you know, I still have Twitter and I still have YouTube here. And I use Twitter to kind of promote. Twitter just seems to have a little bit more fluidity for me to share on it, and to just kind of post and go, and just to have a more open, my own kind of space on it, you know, if that makes sense. Whereas Instagram, I didn't feel that way. And I mentioned that in the past video, but YouTube, of course, will be the most, I feel, uplifting platform for me, because I can just make video and express how I feel. But, you know, I'm enjoying this journey, especially on here, you know, documenting my journey on here. My day zoomed, you know, I'm working. I made it to the gym. I did a quick 30-40 minute workout. You know, I didn't go as hard as I normally would, but the last few days I worked out without my weighted vest. So tonight I did work out with my weighted vest and just did a quick 30-40 minute workout. And tomorrow I need to try to get into the gym, but once again, it's going to be a busy day for me tomorrow. And, you know, God has had me on this crazy track, man. Like, he's had me on, like, I'm working now. Like, I'm on my purpose now, and the days are zooming. And I had to get busy. And being busy is helping me, because I'm not in idle time. You know, my mind doesn't have time to focus on the negativity or anything from my past that may be affecting me. Like, now I'm able to just move forward completely. But, you know, I just need to stay focused. And I wanted to make a video just to, you know, kind of reinforce, you know, following your intuition, always following your gut. Don't ignore it. You know, I ignored my gut a few times, a lot actually. Like, when you see red flags with people, you can't ignore your gut. Like, you gotta follow it. As much as you may want to be in that person's presence, and as much as you may want to be around that person, you cannot ignore your gut feeling. You gotta follow it. And if something doesn't feel right, something's not right. You know, you gotta follow that. And if you don't, it's gonna come out anyways. And life is gonna just make it move. You know, the Most High is gonna make it move, and you're gonna be like, damn, my gut told me. And it never fails. If your gut tells you, like, you're like, nah, damn, I told myself. And then you're gonna be more mad at yourself because you didn't listen to yourself, you know, because you thought that you could change that person, or that person was gonna change. And it's not in them, you know. That's in you. So you just gotta literally separate yourself from any negative energy. stay positive if something doesn't feel right. Now, I'm not going to say some people don't change, because there have been people that I've been around and I have seen them change. I have seen them change. I've said certain things to them and I have seen their behavior change towards me. I really have. I've seen them change for the better, I feel. I'm not saying that I'm the one that changed their whole life or whatever, but at least around me, they know, they respect my point of view on things, even though that may not be who they are. And that's the most I can ask for. You know, if you as long as you respect how I move, I can respect how you move, you know, and that's all I can ask for, you know. But yeah, just wanted to make a quick video. I'm back on this, you know. Hopefully I can get outside. I'm just working. I've been working overtime, so I try my best to make these videos when I can, and stay consistent with YouTube. You know, because I do feel like I'm in partnership with YouTube, and I'm working and grinding so we can get this channel up. And we're going to just stay focused and positive, all right? So if you haven't, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be on this later, all right? Peace. Love y'all.